Ooh, that lighting looks all kinds of funky. I wonder where my other one is. I lost one of my lamps. Here's one. Let's see if it's charged. It's not charged. Let's see if I can charge it another way. Let's see here. I've been going since I woke up this morning. What do they say? What do they call that? When you hit the ground running or something like that? I live in a weird place. I'm surrounded by weird people. The earth is weird. I just am really trying to stay in that practice of just living just this day, just today. I'm only gonna live this day. I'm not gonna worry about tomorrow. Today I'm not gonna think about yesterday too much. I'm only gonna think about this day. So, I want to open this and charge it though. Hold on a second. Give me a minute or I'm going to be so sidetracked I'm not going to, might as well not do a talk. Okay. Alright, now all I gotta do is blow my nose. Where's the paper towel? It's already being a fun morning. It's just 10 o'clock. I already got stories about this morning. So, as I've shared this last week, I told the landlady's son when I gave him the rent check because she wasn't around. There's no hot water. Okay, he said. I'll come over after work. I'm getting off work early these days. So, I'll come over early. Or I'll get off work early and I'll come look at the parts I'll need and then I'll get them and then replace them. Okay, sounds good. So, it's Saturday. I just go in every morning and try the hot water and every day it doesn't work. So I'm like, he's not doing it. Okay. I said, I bet he didn't even tell his mom, who's the landlady. And so I look out, I'd go take the dog out this morning and she's here. Because evidently they went out of town. So, about 8 o'clock, so I come inside and I start freaking tidying up, which means I'm starting to clean everything, and everything's already clean, but she wanted to do a walkthrough. She likes to do walkthroughs to make sure I'm not a scumbag like her son. So, I see that her car, I keep an eye on her because I want to tell her now. I want to tell her. So my stomach starts to gurgle. And I go outside and I see that her car's on. And I'm like, man, but I my stomach's gurgling. But I'm like, I got to wait. So I waited for her and she comes out and I start walking up towards her. And she's like, oh, hi, Marge. All friendly. Oh, hi. Yeah, I just wanted to I don't think Brian told you that there's no hot water. He's like, oh, he said there was a leak. And she said, you needed to tell me. And I said, okay, well, now you know. I gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom, so. And I just knew that I knew, he said that, no, he didn't tell me. And I'm just so baffled by the people. And she's like, you gotta tell me because it goes right over his head. How could me taking care of my 73-year-old mom that needs to freaking wash her hair and shit like that and needs warm water to take care of her, how can that fucking go over your head? Because you don't give a fucking shit. That's how it goes over your head. That is how people don't give a fucking shit. And you know what? That's okay, be shitty to me. That shit comes back to people. I've seen it. So now she's like, oh shit, now I gotta freaking spend money on this bitch and, to give her hot water, and I don't want to, but this is her cash cow. This rental, like, they don't pay rent, that daughter don't pay rent, that son don't pay rent, that son don't pay, like, this is her, this is, she, And so I took Luna out, and then I came back around, and then she had, when she left, she stopped up front, and it was so funny because it looked like they had a party up there. There's all these cars, and Mom goes in, she goes pulling up, and then she goes in the house, and then this car goes, and I was just like, aha! It's kind of funny because they're in their 40s. Yeah, they're in their 40s. So she gets upset and goes and takes it out on them because that's why she wanted to do a walkthrough of my house, because she got upset at them because they moved the stepson, he's like 16, they moved him into where she wanted to move in when her mom died. She said, when my mom dies, I'm moving out here into this room. And they moved in her whatever he is her daughter's, her son's wife's kid from a previous something. It's so funny, man. This place cracks me up. It's real easy to keep your sense of humor, though. Well, it's not real easy. Sometimes I lose it. But so Kyle's like, can you show me where Amber's boyfriend, the one that beats up on her because they love each other so much, they get drunk and beat up on each other. It's great. So I showed him where the leak is, and I told him how I was gonna go get one of those sleeves, and he went into town to go look at it. So we'll see. That story continues. I told him, I said, I'm not mad about stuff. I'm used to the stuff like this. I'm just used to it. You just kind of go with the flow. Just kind of take what you can get because the world don't want to give me shit. That's all right. I'm just going to hang out, and I know something's going to open up because I believe it is. With all this stuff that's coming up on the 8th and shit, I kind of look at it as like, how I perceive it is for 7 years I've been talking about the consciousness, the ideas that JC had is going to wash over people like a golden shower. And they're just going to start loving everybody and caring about everybody else. Word on the street, that's what's supposed to happen. And then I watch, all this stuff is coming up all the same time. Ben said it. He put out the video last night. He said it. Let's see. This is what I want. They're going to get to put over the pipe. Maybe that'll help it not leak so much. Because I know they're not going to do jack shit on the fucking weekend. Let's see. Yeah, of course you are. What is that gonna do? He was gonna try one of those. Super windy here today. It was windy all night. It woke me up about 1, but I was able to go back to sleep, so that was kind of cool. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The thing that's coming up I love all the truth of all the people that are waking up, though. I love that. I love all the people talking about the stuff online. That's really cool. Oh, so this morning, then I washed my hair, and then I washed my hair because it had been a few days, and I tried to take a bath, but I was getting so frustrated because this is what I got for hot water. I got that shower thing, that camper shower thing that doesn't work real good. And then I got this. But see, I fill it up to here and then I get it hot, right? And then I go put it in the tub, and by the time I fill up the nether one, that's cooled down. So, and then the water level in the tub goes down because the drain thing don't hold. So, I try. I hope I don't smell too bad. I'm not going anywhere today. It's not from lack of effort. So needless to say, she didn't ask to come in and do a walkthrough this morning. I just remembered what I was looking up. Ben said it. Good boy, Benny. Hi, pretty girl. Benny got the chair. I saw her mad about it. And then I saw that there's a councilwoman that I met last year. I helped her pick up garbage. Pole shift accelerating now. The disaster cycle is here. Here's the disaster cycle. So anybody that gets wiped out from here on out, it's because they use their own free will not to, I don't know, get to higher ground. Shit, fuck. Hi, baby. I love you. You want up there? Tucker's on that chair too. I can't make him move. You can go lay over there. Tucker got that spot. You want to go back with Grandma Retta? You want to go to squirrel, my pretty lady? Claire's going to come over and trim your nails. You can be mad at me all you want. Don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at me. No, don't be mad at nobody. So we are in the disaster cycle. It snowed here where I was. I woke up with snow on the ground. But I don't think that don't trip me out too much. Alright, let's turn on some music so we can't flow a little bit. I ain't going in the house, or I'm not going into town today for any particular reason. I don't got no reason to. All right, on. I started following a lady called Butt Plugs for Bunnies. And she just followed me back. That's cool. She gets to serve some papers on some scumbag cops that deserve it. That's the thing, man. Okay. How many people have I known that were soft-spoken and not big on words, but I thought so highly of them, without them ever actually sharing any of their inner content, you know? And I thought about that a lot over, like, the last few days. I'm like, you get people, like men more specifically, I'm talking about myself, but like you get the, you know, like the John Waynes and the you know, the soft spoken, you know, but hard, you know. Well, the people that don't speak much, they make it real easy, and they find the people, they seek them out, the kind of people that are only going to see the best in them and not see the shadow. And they're going to keep those people in their lives. So all these women are like, oh, he had a rough life. He had it hard. You know, he just never got love. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to heal him with my love and all that stuff. You know, but this is a guy who gets drunk and beats her up and stuff like that. And then she'll forever defend him. I've seen this story too many times to count. And so, you know, but people create how other people are with their own minds. Like, people aren't, I am how I am, But it doesn't matter how cool I am, because people, the way people perceive me, I can't, it's just, it's them, because people see things in other people that they don't like about themselves, and I'm included. I see things in people I don't like about myself. Sometimes I'll get indignant and I'll be like, well, fuck, why can't I be a fat, dumb, lazy person? Why do I gotta have moxie and motivation and stuff like that? And then I'll get mad at somebody because they can. That's not fair. So, life is about freaking being piled on and buried on. As far as I'm concerned, as far as my experience is it's about freaking getting piled on with shit, and then fucking trying to unpile this shit if you get to get older, and clear all that other shit that people put on you, and free yourself up so you can have your own experience. Man, people in the United States, they have kids as like projects. Like, I'm gonna have this kid, and I'm gonna have it. They have like this child's whole life planned out, and the kid might not even want to do that shit. Parents don't care. Kids are pets in the USA these days. I'm glad I never had kids, man. Good girl, Luna. Love you. See later. Bye, Nuggets. What's going on in the world? Landslides? Floods? I just watched a video a little while ago of where is that? Guyana? He's like, what's going on in the world? There's all, like, everything's like weird, and like, why is Bill Clinton down here in Africa? Oh, just trafficking some more humans, just like he's done for all this time, just like taking people and and who's the resource hogs? Who are the resource hogs on this planet? Is it poor people? I love that. I've had to deal with that don't let them have it. They don't deserve it. Don't build poor people housing. They don't deserve it. So this contested chick, the councilwoman, I met her last year when I helped her pick up trash. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just don't know how to spell Spanish words because my mom got thrown away, so I didn't get educated proper. Corilla Ortega, town of Tata. She's a political candidate. There's 6,000 people. There's 6,000 people in Taos, and she's only got 564 followers. And she posted the other day that they're having another garbage cleanup. And they also posted that partial closure of Fred Baca Park, it's finally getting some much needed TLC. When the courts are finished, who wants to play? And I wrote, they never put an ETEC, which is an estimated time of completion. Like, because we're trained in school that you have a project, it's due, right? And then for some reason, bureaucrats get an idea that they can leave all shit all fucking open-ended and shit like that because they don't have any accountability and they do what they want. So that's what I wrote. I said, how about an estimated time of completion for some accountability? Measurable goals. Stuff like, I only tell people all the shit that fucking people shove down my fucking throat so they get it back now, bitches. And then so she says, fast as lightning trash pickup with the Lions Club of Taos. Save the date. I see all of my comments from there have been stricken. Maybe I posted on a different page. And it says, this is the little flyer they have. Go. Saturday, April 20th, 1 p.m. Join us in making our community cleaner, greener, and more beautiful for a pre-Earth Day lightning strike cleanup on Kit Carson Road. Meet at 1 p.m. at the empty lot across the street from Taos Cow, 736 Kit Carson Road, the Angelada building, whatever, where protect, blah, blah, blah. We will have many pick up sticks and trash bags, but if you have some, bring them. And then down here at the bottom, it says, we will gather for no host ice cream at Taos Cow when we are done. And then there was another post someplace around here that says, like, message this lady. Where's that other? I don't know where the original post is. For questions, and I just wrote, what does no host mean? And she said, message so and so with any questions. Wink. And I said, I figured it out. And then after that, it means that you buy your own. That you're gonna meet up there, but you buy your own ice cream. And you can just sit and talk. And so I posted this picture. This is how much they spent. $5,232,093. That's how much they spent on one little building in the town square. To resurface it and freaking tear it up, resurface it. $5.2 million. People don't have, for us poor people don't got places to live that are decent here. And I said, so you spend this on town square, and then you want people to go out and with your appeal to emotion, care. You have to care about the earth. You must care. That fuck, bitch. Fuck it. These welfares, the politicians are the costliest welfare system on the planet. See, I don't think they do anything. Us down here at the bottom, we're trying to survive. They are making more people at the bottom that are trying to survive. So the communities are going to have to learn to circumvent the system, work around, and figure out how to fucking take care of each other, because it seems like they want us, in more detriment. That's how it is in New Mexico anyway. Taos, New Mexico. So come down and pick up for fucking free. I sent that lady my resume too, right? So what? My experience isn't worth shit? I told her I needed a place to live. You think she messaged me with any leads? Born and raised people? We're just gonna keep doing shit that's stupid because we always done shit that's stupid. I'm so glad that all that freaking dumb shittery is gonna fall away. Let's just do things the way we always done. And it is so weird, man. I don't know. I was going to say something, and then I was just like, nope. Don't say that thing. Don't say that thing, huh? She said, get Grandma Retta up. I want my room. Yeah? Should we see what else is going on in the world today? Yeah, come pick up garbage for free because we're not going to buy you any ice cream, but we fucking... And then if you go to their town meetings, they'll go to their... Because everybody that's friends in the same friend circle, they all benefit. Every place I've ever fucking lived, everything is a goddamn clique. And I am here to fucking say, to every group, every organization, every religious sect, all of it. Any group where it's like, we are it and outside, I got no place for that in my world. We're one ecosystem. One. We have one primary purpose on this planet. We aren't here for very long. So all this fucking money grabbing bullshit, dude, that is all for people that have no practical skills. See, I've been busting my back literally my whole fucking life working hard for scraps, while people that do jack shit reap all the rewards from my painstaking, and I ain't doing it no more. I ain't gonna listen to fucking people that don't have practical skills. And politicians, you fucking don't. I'm all about ending the fucking federal government, right? And then creating communities in the local communities, you know, with people that have experience, not people that have hijacked seats because the relatives' blood they have fucking going through their veins. Because you know what? Chances are, buddy, we might even have the same fucking blood in our veins because mom was from around here. So, ha! And I'm here to teach people you do not throw your family away because mom was an orphan. They threw her family away. They tried to throw me away. It didn't stick. It wouldn't work. I kept coming back. They would try to put me in positions where I would be in harm's way, where I'd get freaking taken and nobody would take me. You know, it's so hard. With all of there's so many people that have been through so much fucking hell on this earth. And then we have to temper our asses down because all of the people that live in a bubble. We never had any, they could name what they were for Halloween from the time they were 5 until they were, you know, maybe we're too old. People stuck in a program. You care more about holidays than other people? You're going to stay on the old earth. You care more about money than animals? The earth is cleansing now, people. She's in it. She is upgrading. Best we can do at this point, be kind. I'm saying this to me. There's gonna be a lot of days in the darkness, in the days that are coming. All we are to do is learn to value life. I know this because I didn't value life. I just wanted to play. I just wanted to think only about myself. I only wanted to do for me. I didn't want to take care of nobody else but myself. And the universe just kept pushing me, no, Marge, you gotta live from your heart. You have to, and you have to show other people how to live from your heart. And you have to hang on to your heart and don't let it go because things are going to get hard and people are going to be mean. But your strength is going to be within your restraint, Marge. If you can go this life and at the end of this life resolve by taking your last breath as a sober breath, or not doing the things causing harm to people like your family has caused harm to you. And not put your hands ever on anybody out of anger. If you can do those things, Marge, then if your family line continues, the people behind you won't have to worry about it. Because you already handled it for them. There's only 2 ways my family line can continue. It's not even my family, it's theirs. I just kind of got to be a part of it a little while. And that's my sister has 5 kids. So my father's family line will go that way. My brother, his daughter, if she has kids, it could potentially go on that way. But if something happens to California and that changes, that's the end of the Hessick line. So I'm gonna be and my sister got killed. My sister got killed 2 years ago, so I'm the last female. And that's okay because there's a lot of Freemasons and shit. So it can go. I'm okay with that. All that control-y shit. maybe the assholes should have been nicer to me, and like they could have recruited me and I could have gone along. They didn't. Thank God. So I kept my heart and my spirit is intact for today. You know, I just, there's just so many people out there. I just wish I could just hug a lot of people. Give them, just give them hugs, you know? I got 2 hugs yesterday. I get hugs from strangers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'm doing a pretty decent job building the, see, and I also, another thing I did yesterday is there's a housing, they put a committee together to come up with housing solutions for people in house. It's so fucking retarded, dude. These people, they will fucking drag their feet just to be ineffective. And so there were these solutions, these pods that were only like $120,000, but they were like literal dormers. And there was 5 of them where 5 people could live. And I posted that on their little committee page and said, I'd be glad to host. You know? The host. Dude, I don't know what other people are getting in their FYPs, but I'm getting a lot more and more people living out of their cars. More and more and more. And it's gonna, and unless, like, I don't know, the Midwest, do people not know the devastation of what's transpired in the Midwest just like the last couple weeks? How could they? They're too busy living that best life, right? I never thought when I was a little girl, I guess I never really pictured what I thought the world would be. I just thought about what I wanted my life to be, and I wanted a really pretty wife. You know, sometimes I wanted to be other people. Like, sometimes I would imagine being like actors, you know, because all the girls liked them and stuff like that. These are all thoughts that I had when I was such a small, like, I'm talking like 5, 6, 7. But you grow out of it because real life comes into play. But a lot of us are being made to participate in a society unwillingly. Like, most Americans, except for the exceptional dipshit, like I run into, like the dude at the Dollar General who has the mentality that some people deserve to die. Like, some people deserve to die. And I keep thinking of all the scenarios, and I don't know. Even if people do, I think people should have to freaking sit someplace and think about what they did over, you know, giving them an easy way out. The easier, softer way, that 25-year-old girl that's going to commit suicide because she's just sad and she doesn't want to do it. I mean, they're making it too easy. When all they have to do, dude, it's just so weird how much effort and energy is put in every day into causing harm to or maybe not other. Maybe they aren't human. Maybe they're not. The powers that be. You know, when people don't have souls and hearts. They care. I mean, like, just all of the whole thing about God, even just football. It's like they tax people in a city so much to build a stadium so freaking the owners can... None of it makes sense. But look how many people profit from... Or look how many people... And when I say profit from it, just like, you know, my family has been season ticket holder for years. And it's just like, okay, well, look how many, you know, the cracks of society are getting wider. Because people are just saying focused on their own shit and on what they want to do. And all these systems they're collapsing, man. They're collapsing so fucking fast. so fast. And people, it's like, see, and I never been, I'm cool, you know. I'm not just gonna walk up to somebody and like be a douche to them and be like, you know, you're a fucking idiot and I'm better than, and all that shit. That ain't me, right? I'm cool to I'm in the beginning, I'm like a cigarette. In the beginning, I'm level-headed, but once you tick me off, I get rough around the edges. Right? And then I turn into, and then if someone's a jerk to me, and then I'm just like, dude, we got no place, evidently we don't got no place in people's, in our, each other's life. But I think I'm having a change of heart, maybe. I might try a new game. I might try that new game of let's see if we can come out of this in agreement. Wouldn't that be a fun puzzle? Somebody's getting aggro with me, see if I could turn it around. Find the common denominator. Take the sting out of it. Because people are only going to get more and more ragey. You know, taking swings. I mean, that's shit I've been worried about. I mean, I've known about my whole life, dude. If you're a kid 3-4 years old and you see somebody get fucking sucker punched, you're going to be aware of the sucker punch. That's how it was for me. And especially if it's by someone that you didn't think, like, would be a sucker like that, like, would do a bitch move like that, right? But what I do is, when I see shit happen, I record the person that's doing it. Everything about them. Name, you know, how they dress, you know, kind of soap, they, like, all of it. I take it all. I'm so hyper vigilant, it's ridiculous. And then whenever I go out in the world and I meet somebody else that even reminds me of them, it's going to be a red flag. Marge, used your discernment. This person was like that other person that did those terrible things in this way, this way, this way. Just proceed with caution. Still be cool, but proceed with caution. Right? But people, I mean, like the narcissist and all those psychos without souls and spirits, you know, the ones that tell you, be nice. If you're not nice, how much of society has been fucked because of that bullshit? Be not okay when the person can be fucking straight up wicked. I mean, my stepmonster, she made us liver milkshakes, but she was real nice about it. Get my drift? She was real nice about it. Like, I've had a lot of people fucking do real weird, fucking evil, sadistic shit to me with the smile on their face. And don't you get mad, Marge, because why are you so emotional? All of that stuff. All of that is control speak. People that speak, and notice what they say. Notice how people will just try and put you in some place in the semblance. Like, they can do it as easy as by saying something like, nah. Like, I have a belief, and just by them, nah, disregarding that. There's so many ways that people have been controlled and manipulated and taken advantage of. And my heart hurts with you to find out that the people, you know, that you care about and you thought cared about you, they really didn't. But you can't be mad about it because anger is a vibrational frequency that I can't afford. Because anger, it turns your cells dark and it causes cancer and it puts like weird gases in you and causes all kinds of sickness. And I'm already fighting against the poisons that my government put in me. So I'm coming from a place that's, you know, it's harder for me. People don't know how hard it is for me to just not be up here all the time. But I gotta stay down here to make them comfortable, man. And for years and years, I didn't have anybody. I mean, I have Mom, but Mom's not a big old conversationalist, and it's not like it used to be. or she would engage. Well, what I come to find out is you only need one. It just takes one other human being, and I got one. I got a couple, but I got one. Is that other human being to connect to? Because I need that. I need to connect to people. I didn't in my first. I hated I was so angry. Like, people think I'm angry now. Like, I didn't want. No, for the first 10 years I was in AA. I in meeting. I said I just no the first not 10. Let's see, first 3, 4 from 2002 till like 3 years. I just said, I'm not here to make friends. I just want to get sober. I just don't want to drink alcohol anymore because I don't want to do the things, the drinking alcohol that I do when I drink alcohol. Alcohol doesn't make me do it. I use my I use it as a ticket. I use it as an excuse. I use it as a cop-out. And I just don't want to hurt nobody, man. If I could go this whole life without just like hurting somebody, and if I could help people to see how when we cause harm to others, we cause harm to ourselves. And I just want people to know that, because I just want people to know stuff that I wish they would have told me when I was younger. Because you might be saying, "Hey, asshole," but your brain and your mouth, they don't know. You're talking to the guy that cut you off. He just said, "Hey, asshole." So it's just okay. You don't know you're not that you're the asshole. So we got to be careful about how we talk to each other. We got to be careful about how we talk to others. So, anyway, I think that's about all I got for now. I'm going to get Mom up, make her some eggs. That's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.